Good morning, educators. Welcome to Minggu Belajar bersama Mentari Teachers Academy. With the topic for today, checking learners' understanding and progress in remote teaching science. Presented by Mentari Group and Mentari Teachers Academy. This is a teacher training and development programs that are consistent and sustainable, created to be a platform for educators across Indonesia to share and grow together. For 2 hours ahead, me, Mardana, will lead this agenda. Now, before we start our agenda, let me inform you of some regulations for our event. First, this session starts at 10 a.m., so make sure you have a stable internet connection for this session. Now, second, next, while the trainer is delivering her materials, your microphone will be muted. Next, only the trainer can deliver the materials. Next, we will have Q&A at the middle and at the end of the session. If you have any questions, please type on the chat box. We will also open the Q&A session directly by using the raise hand feature in the participant column. Ya, Bapak dan Ibu, peserta akan diberikan kesempatan untuk mengajukan pertanyaan secara langsung apabila waktunya mencukupi dengan menggunakan fitur raise hand dan dibatasi untuk sekitar 2 pertanyaan. Next. And the trainer will give a chance to the participants to ask by activating participants' audio. Also, participants are encouraged to download the following app: Poll Everywhere, Socrative, Live Worksheet, Quizzes, and Peer Deck, as informed in the WhatsApp group. Now, today's material will be available for download at the end of the session. And before we start the events, educators, please fill the attendance form through the link that is displayed on the screen or use the link on the chat column. Ya, Bapak dan Ibu, sebelum kita memulai sesi kita pagi ini, mohon bantuannya agar dapat mengisi formulir kehadiran. Silakan bisa diisi sekarang dan mohon diperhatikan pada saat mengisi untuk nama lengkap dan alamat email agar tidak ada kesalahan. Kami akan berikan waktu sekitar 2 menit. So we will give you about 2 minutes to fill in the form. Now I would like to invite Ibu Iren Suryanto as the head of Mentari Teachers Academy to deliver her opening remarks. Educators, please welcome Ibu Iren Suryanto.
Mardana, thank you so much. Educators, good morning. Welcome to Minggu Belajar with Mentari Teachers Academy. Please allow me to introduce our team from Mentari Teachers Academy who is supporting us for this session. You know Mardana as the moderator, but beside him, we also have the event manager, Ludi. Thank you so much, Mas Ludi. And we also have the operator, Rido, and also Fiani as the administrator. So it's a teamwork. So it's not only the trainer, but it's teamwork who support us today on Minggu Belajar with Mentari Teachers Academy. So before we start the session, please allow me to give an information about what we have done and what we are going to inform you for our next program. And please allow me to speak in Bahasa Indonesia a bit to make sure that the message will be conveyed properly. Basically, this is our vision and mission. Ibu dan Bapak, visi dan misi Mentari Teachers Academy telah ada sejak kami menjadi bersama-sama kemudian mengembangkan Mentari Teachers Academy sejak 6 tahun yang lalu. Mentari Teachers Academy established around 6 years ago with vision and mission as appear on your screen. Basically, we would like to be your partners so teachers will be more competent and professionals. Mulai bulan Juli lalu, kami mengadakan Minggu Belajar bersama Mentari Teachers Academy. Bulan lalu dan kemudian lanjut di bulan ini yang telah dimulai pada hari Selasa lalu dan hari ini adalah hari yang terakhir. We prepare from July until November for 10 topics per month. So Last month, we focused on how we introduce the online learning. But August and September, our focus is about how to implement the materials during this new normal era. Then later in October and November, we would like to inform you and discuss more about the evaluation on online learning. Ibu dan Bapak, semua materi pelatihan yang kami siapkan, kami telah coba adaptasikan dalam bentuk online. Tetapi seluruh materi ini adalah satu pelatihan yang menyeluruh dan komprehensif. Kami juga telah menyiapkan pelatihan yang kami sebut 100 hari transformasi guru. Pelatihan ini tetap memiliki tujuan agar guru semakin kompeten, cakap, dan berkarakter. We also prepare more comprehensive, continuous, and also consistent materials under the program that we call 100-Day Teachers Transformation. Program yang kami siapkan tadi sebetulnya mengacu pada perundang-undangan dan peraturan yang ditetapkan oleh pemerintah. Pada Undang-Undang Nomor 14 Tahun 2005, ada 4 kompetensi yang diharapkan terus dikembangkan dan dihidupi. Kompetensi kepribadian, kompetensi pedagogis, kompetensi sosial dan profesional. I just explain about the rules and the regulations from our government that we need to strengthen the 4 competencies as a teacher. Pada dasarnya kami juga memahami bahwa setiap pelatihan harus melihat, harus menyesuaikan dengan kondisi terkini. Untuk itulah semua materi seperti saya sampaikan telah kami adaptasi dalam bentuk online, mengingat situasi yang ada pada saat ini. Materi juga kami sesuaikan melihat perkembangan zaman, seperti halnya ada keterampilan abad 21, the 21st century skills. We also put this kind of topics for our 100-day Teachers Transformation Program. Bagaimana kami mengalokasikan waktu bagi program 100 hari transformasi guru? Pada dasarnya, program pelatihan memiliki fokus untuk pengembangan kompetensi profesional. Seperti tadi saya sampaikan, bagaimana agar kita makin bertumbuh, semakin kompeten dan profesional. Untuk itu, area terbesar alokasi waktu yang besar dialokasikan pada membangun kompetensi profesional. Di dalamnya, kami juga menyiapkan serangkaian materi untuk asesmen, evaluasi, dan magang. Ini adalah pengaturan modul-modul yang nanti akan ada pada program 100 hari transformasi guru. Program ini akan dimulai pada bulan Oktober 2020. I'd like to inform you that we are going to open this program, this comprehensive program, by October this year, October 2020. We will learn about the 4 competencies and then we put them into 3 separated modules as appear on your screen. Lalu bagaimana sekolah dapat mengikuti program-program tersebut? Seperti yang telah berjalan umumnya selama ini, maka sekolah dapat mengirimkan guru selaku peserta dengan anggaran yang telah disiapkan atau didanai oleh sekolah. Tetapi untuk program 100 hari transformasi guru, kami juga melibatkan fresh graduate yang ingin menjadi guru. For 100-day Teachers Transformation Program, we also invite the fresh graduate to join the program. Dengan demikian, sekolah sebetulnya dapat memiliki kesempatan untuk melakukan rekrutmen. Bila sekolah menginginkan tambahan sumber daya selaku pengajar di sekolah masing-masing, kami mengundang sekolah untuk dapat memberikan beasiswa, untuk dapat melihat para calon guru, kemudian memberikan sponsorship, dan nanti akan memiliki tambahan SDM bagi pengembangan sekolah. Ibu dan Bapak, kami juga menyadari bahwa setiap pelatihan memiliki prioritas dari setiap sekolah, bahwa setiap sekolah juga memiliki alokasi waktu, pengaturan anggaran. Maka kata yang bisa mewakili hal tersebut adalah fleksibilitas. We also have certain particular programs with flexibility if you would like to take them as the in-house training on platform or online platform. In that case, we also prepare several topics as you may see on this screen. Kami juga telah menyiapkan serangkaian materi, program, topik yang telah kami siapkan untuk dapat diambil secara lebih fleksibel dalam bentuk short course. Materi-materi tersebut dapat diambil secara online. Hingga akhir Desember, kami memastikan bahwa semua materi pelatihan akan diberikan secara online. Sementara berikutnya, kami akan menunggu ketentuan dan juga informasi dari pemerintah untuk bagaimana bisa memberikan pelatihan secara lebih konsisten, tetapi tetap berkelanjutan dan melakukan kompetensi, meningkatkan kompetensi bagi kita semua. Bila saya dapat rangkum apa yang telah kami miliki, apa yang dapat kami bagikan, maka ada pilihan-pilihan seperti ada pada tampilan. We have this kind of materials under Mentari Teachers Acadmey. If you would like to join every month, on the 4th week every month, we have Minggu Belajar bersama Mentari Teachers Acadmey. If you would like to have or join the program, which is comprehensive and also more deeper in developing our competencies, we have 100-day Teachers Transformation Program. Bila Ibu dan Bapak menginginkan program yang lebih singkat, ringkas, fleksibel, kami menyiapkan program short course lewat Teacher Development with Mentari Teachers Acadmey. Bila ada hal-hal khusus yang ingin Ibu Bapak tanyakan, please feel free to contact me with my mobile phone or the email as you may see on the screen. So on behalf of Mentari Teachers Acadmey, I really do hope that you will enjoy the session, and later Ms. Hazel will share the materials. Ms. Hazel, enjoy the training and happy teaching for you. Mas Mardana, back to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Ibu Iren Srianto, for the opening remarks. And educators, please welcome Mrs. Hazel Victoria.
Okay, good morning, friends here in Indonesia. Okay, selamat pagi, bapak-bapak dan ibu-ibu. Okay, so today I would like to thank you in advance and welcome you for this morning session. And I am hoping that this will all give us additional knowledge, strength as we cope with our new normal. Okay, so again, I welcome you. Today we will be talking about after 2 months. Yeah, we'll be talking about how do we really check whether our learners understood the lesson, and what are the proofs that we need to see during our lesson, and if they are not progressing, if they need more materials to improve on in remote teaching, what should we do? So today that's what we will talk about. All right, now I think last night, all right, there was a message sent to you. So I hope you were able to download Paul Everywhere. Do you have that? I want to see you in my other screen. So I hope to see all of you here. Okay. All right. I can see Miss Sally, yeah, Miss Riani. Okay, give me a thumbs up, yeah, if you hear your name, Mr. Jonathan. I can also see you, Miss Riska, all right, and the rest of the group, okay? Now, let's start using the Paul Everywhere app. Can you give me a thumbs up if you were able to download it, okay? Actually, you can access Play Store, okay? And then type Paul Everywhere. The app is there and you can have it in your phone, okay? Give me a thumbs up if you have done that, my friends. Okay, thank you. I am now seeing people's thumbs raised, so that's good. All right. Now, in our lesson, actually, this is one of the easiest way to find out whether we are being understood or not, by simply showing a thumbs up, okay, or a thumbs down, so we know whether they can follow or not. All right. So I have, yeah, I can see Ibu Yaya here, Ibu Yulia, okay, say hi. All right, we are okay with the Paul Everywhere app, because this is what I want you to answer, all right? Just a practice, okay? The first two activities will just be a practice on how to use the Paul Everywhere app, all right? So, this one, okay? I will now activate. Can you please answer this in your screen, all right? This is your code, Miss Hazel, SSCIE 579, okay? What you will answer here is, what is one new hobby you pick up during the quarantine, okay? I think even until this time, we are working from home, right? So we are still under quarantine, and I'm going to activate this one, all right? I will activate and show your responses, okay? And everybody follow. Now, if you type something in here, if you responded to this question, you can see it in the screen, all right? Can you please type, okay? Bapa-bapa, ibu-ibu ya, please type one new hobby that you have picked up or you developed during the quarantine, okay? You can now type your responses, okay? Wow, just watching movie, paki Netflix. Yeah. Okay, good. Baking, what else? Come on, let's just keep them coming, all right? Okay, just keep typing your answers. So you have baking, oh, YouTubing, so looking at YouTube, guitar playing, oh, this or good cooking. Oh, handcraft, that's interesting. Vlogging, playing, reading books, all right. So can you all see your answers from here? Okay. Can you all see your answers? Now, how does it feel to see an answer that is being shown on the screen, all right? If you are, a primary kid, it will give us a different feeling, right? Now, what is good about this Paul Everywhere is it is anonymous, all right? You don't need to have worries on, oh, my answer might be, might be wrong, and the teacher might like ask me or get angry with me, okay? So this is what you will see. If you click on a Paul Everywhere app, there are so many ways on how you would like to gather information from the students. Now, in this first activity, this is a practice for us on how to use the poll everywhere. In any of your topics, if you want to use it, go ahead, all right? So this is cloud and a cloud word search. So your responses are just shown and keep coming in. So you have gardening, all right? So I will stop here now, all right? And I will clear your responses, okay? So we can proceed to the next slide. So that's your first activity. Now we go to the next, and the next is, what is it for? So the opening activity is like a sort of an icebreaker. Yeah, at this time, everybody is in quarantine and we are all like giving our best, doing our job from home, all right? Now, these are the two objectives I set for you today. First, we will share and learn various teaching strategies, okay, using the different applications to check on students' learning progress. This is very important because online teaching is not just simply today class, we will discuss chapter 2 and open your textbook, read your textbook from page 4 to 15. And at the end of the topic, you have questions, answer them. No, it should not be like that, okay? It has to be done like the usual face-to-face, okay? The only difference now is, yeah, we are doing it online, but there should be no difference, okay? That's the first. Now, the second objective is, what if after using the different ways, the different activities that we use in teaching, still the students in our record, the students is not performing well. The students are not performing well. So what should we do? Okay, what interventions? What do we do so they can increase their achievement even if it is using online learning? Okay, and for our case, it's online teaching. All right. Now I have. Please remember this too, because at the end of my session, we will try to see whether we have achieved these objectives or not. So same thing, just like when we teach in our class, we always start with objective. Never mind if it's just one, okay? One, especially for lower primary, yeah? Don't be afraid. Do not put lots of objectives because there might be some, okay, challenging things. What is important is we achieve them, okay? So remember these two. Now we move on to the next, okay? Now for your questions, just like what Pak Dana mentioned, we will divide the Q&A into two parts, okay? Please feel free to type your question, and if you have clarifications, please feel free to let us know so we can discuss, okay? We can address them as soon as possible. Okay, so far, everything okay, yeah? Is the volume okay with you? All right, is the speed of the session okay with you? All right, so please type something also in the chat box if there are concerns or there are problems with it. All right, now we move on. This is another thing that we need to look at. We are all praying that this pandemic will end soon, okay? Now, dear co-educators here in Indonesia, what are you looking forward to most, okay? When this COVID pandemic ends, what is the most important thing that you like to do, all right? I'm going to activate this one now, and please type your answers using your poll everywhere, okay? I'll give you only 30 seconds to do that. 30 seconds starts now. Thank you. Oh, wow. All right, so just keep typing. All right, good. Having a long trip, traveling, holiday. Okay. Who said going back home? Who likes to go back home? Huh? Wow, meeting your boyfriend. Oh, are you also in quarantine? All right. And then go home to travel. Yeah. Think I will also do the same thing because I have not gone home too. So I'm from the Philippines, yeah, for your information. All right. Oh, Philippine vacation. Okay. So that's nice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Time is up, right? I'm going to lock this one now, okay? So if you click lock, okay, or you clear the responses, if you want to do it for your next class, you can also do that, okay? I'm going to clear all these responses and thank you for responding, all right? Let's clear them out. So all of you, most of you would like to have travels, meeting the love of their life, okay, which is very good. So God bless you. Just make sure that everything will be safe and everyone is virus free, not free virus. All right. Now, moving on. Thank you for all your responses. Now, I mentioned a while ago that online teaching should involve active learning, all right? Active learning. What is meant by active learning? That even if, or in our online teaching, we need to have a broad range of teaching strategies, okay? Teaching strategies which will engage the students as active participants in their learning during the class time. So it means to say that during a 35-minute class or a 40-minute class, we need to make sure that our students are focused, they are with us, okay? Even if, of course, in the lower primary, we need to consider, even if there are nannies, there are mommies and daddies at the back, what is important is they know the lesson, they can follow, and we as teachers should be checking that from time to time, okay? Knowing the other temptations, okay, that they have at the moment with the computer. I think you know what I mean, yeah? Now, I'm going to show you, all right, a lesson in Marshall Cavendish. If you are teaching using Marshall Cavendish book, this can also be in My Pulse, all right? This is a very simple one. It's about the organ systems, all right? So for those of you who are teaching grade 6, all right? So I think you know this lesson. And in My Pulse, it can be found in the other levels too. It's quite distributed, all right? Now, in the next one, in the next teaching or activity that I will show you, I want you to watch out on the following. So friends, please have an A4 paper with you. I think I also requested if you can have A4 paper, writing materials, okay, colored papers, what else? Pair of scissors and any kind of tape that you have at home, okay? Now, use the A4 paper first, and I want you to write down what strategies can you see, okay, or have you seen in the one that I will show you. Mention the student-centered activities and find out the teacher's art of questioning, okay? And then you can also mention what part of the lesson did you like best, okay? Or did you like the most? And then list, all right? As teachers, we need to welcome that, all right? So if our heads are coming in our online lessons and giving us the feedback, we need to welcome, you know, I am concerned more on the least part, okay? The one that I need to improve on as a teacher, all right? So let's start, yeah? Okay. First, I'd like everyone, okay? Everybody, even if you are there online, everyone, okay? Can you please stand up? All of you, stand up, yeah? Okay. I hope you can see me. Okay. Can you unmute your microphone first, and then tell me if you can see me clearly. Just unmute. 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you see me? Okay. No response. Can you hear me clearly?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So, all right. Thank you for your responses. You know, in our lesson, we need to do this one also, yeah?
Miss Hazel? Miss Hazel, sorry, Miss Hazel, mute.
Okay. Is it okay now, Pa?
Okay.
Okay, Miss.
All right. Friends, stand up. If I tell you digestive system, you do this with your tummy. You stand in front of your screen and then do this with your tummy, okay? If I say muscular system, do this. Can you see me? Okay. If I say skeletal system, you move around like this. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Digestive system, everyone move. Digestive system, touch your tummy. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Muscular system, another 5 counts. Okay. Muscular system, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And then the skeletal system, turn around. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, before you sit down, okay, stand up still. I'm not telling you to sit down yet, okay? So, say, if I say inhale, I will count, yeah? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it again. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. How does it feel? Okay, now everyone, can you please take your seat back to your places and 3 counts, okay? Are you tired? Did you get tired? Huh? Okay, if it's with the kids, yeah, lower primary, it will take time, yeah. But in online, I think it's manageable, especially if there is an adult. But for upper primary, it should not be a problem, okay? Now, let me show you, all right? I will start sharing this one. We are now on slide 8, okay? Now, these organ systems, or these systems in the body, consist of major organs, okay? Now, how can we identify the different organs, okay? So we know from our previous lessons in the previous levels that organs, when they are grouped together, okay, I think someone is annotating, yeah, all right? If you have these organs, they can work together and form a system, all right? Now, the next thing is still with your pen, all right? So how many systems did we cover already, all right? Can I just call some names, the names that I see from screen, yeah? All right, Miss Maricar, what are the systems that we have covered so far in the simple activity? Miss Maricar? Okay.
Okay. Skeletal, muscular, and digestive systems.
All right. Now, what can you say about the activities that we just did together? Miss Gloria? Miss Gloria, please. Okay. So am I not heard? All right. So thank you for mentioning those. So from that simple activity, you can ask, what are these systems for? Now to explore further, okay, still write down, okay, use the paper that you have and write down, okay, now I am using this organ story, all right, to find out what are the different organs in our different body systems, okay? So please watch this.
Sudah pakai infrared.
Miss Hazel, are you a checklist sound from the computer? Miss Hazel? Miss?
Miss Hazel,
Miss Hazel?
sorry, Rido is asking for certain questions.
Sorry, Miss.
Do you checklist sound from the computer?
Sorry, sir.
Because do you have the checklist sound from the computer?
Sound, yeah.
Yeah, you are stop sharing now and checklist the sound from computer.
Because with the video, we cannot hear the sound, Miss Hazel.
Oh, sorry. Okay. All right. So, sorry about that. I thought it's heard because I've been hearing it from here. Okay. The sound, sir, is it?
Yeah. You are stop sharing now and screen sharing.
All right. Okay.
And checklist the sound of sound computer.
Sound share computer sound, Miss Hazel.
Oh, the settings. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for those feedback too. Yeah. Sound. This is now audio. Wait. It's on, sir. Can we try again? Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, please.
Yeah, please let me know. Sorry about that. Okay.
Yes.
So friends, yeah, if these things can happen, all these things can happen really when we do online learning. Yeah. So thank you. We just need to be alert and just take note. I think that's the reason why I have been seeing lots of feedback from the chat box. Is it? Because I saw messages from the chat box. Wait, this is the video, okay? Let's try again. Will it be working better now? Is it heard now, sir?
Not yet.
We
Not
cannot
yet.
see the video.
Oh,
Yeah. Please share the screen first, Miss Hazel.
okay. All right. So this video kan. All right. So let's try again, sir. Please let me know, yeah?
Okay.
Just butt in. Feel free. Okay. Is it heard?
Yes, I can hear.
Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Can you please put it into the slide presentation, the slideshow? Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Now that ends the organ story. Okay. Now tell me, okay, based on this short video, all right, what are the different organs that you have written down in your paper or you have seen? Okay. Anyone who would like to share? I will just call you randomly, yeah? So can I have, oh, Miss Melba. All right, Miss Melba, what are the different organ systems that you have seen?
Hey, hello, Miss.
Hi, yes.
You still remember me?
Yeah, I still remember you. Yeah.
So I saw before digestive system,
Mm-hmm.
circulatory systems, and respiratory system.
Okay, these are, you're right, these are the different systems, okay? Now,
Yeah.
what I'm asking again, are the organs, all right? You mentioned 3. What are the organs for, what is the organ for circulatory system that you have seen? Just give me one, Miss Melva.
I saw before the heart and also the blood vessels before.
Okay.
That's for circulatory system.
Yes.
For digestive one, I see the stomach and intestine.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss. Thank
You're
you.
welcome, Miss.
All right. Now, let's move to the next one. If your students will see this kind of video, what do you think will be the effect to them? You think they will learn more or they will get scary? Okay. I think Miss Cecilia can answer that question for us. Miss
Okay,
Cecilia?
yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, of course they will scared.
Yeah.
I think.
All right. Yeah, because of the sound, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, and the animation also. But
Correct.
I think they can learn about how to keep their body
Keep their body, what? Continue.
healthy.
Correct. All right.
Yes,
Because the
about
video,
healthy.
yes. Because if you can see in the video, all right, you have also that part, okay? Remember the person who was eating and then brought to the hospital, okay? So it's a complete package. After having this video, then you can just narrow it down into small details like if you just want to focus first on the circulatory system, what are the organs they have seen that would comprise the circulatory system, and then after that you can continue with what if one of these major organs will fail to function? What do you think will happen to us? Okay, so that's just one example. Okay, now another thing that you can also use, okay, in teaching this topic, if you are using, wait, yeah, I will stop sharing first and move on to a new tab, all right? So there is a new tab that I'd like to share. If you are using Marshall Cavendish, okay, there is this MC Edu Hub, okay? Is anyone familiar with MC Edu Hub?
Yes.
Yeah, great. Okay, so I will just be showing you one example. It's still related with organ systems. All right, I hope you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Is my screen?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We can see you on the screen, Miss.
Wait. Okay. Can you help me in screen sharing? Can you press it from there?
Yes.
Wait.
You can share screen now.
Okay, thank you. I can share screen now, yeah? Thank you. Can you see this one clearly? Sir, is it seen now?
Not yet.
Not yet, miss.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh my God, what happened? All right, I'll try again. Okay, because in EduHub, there are videos also that you can see, okay? There are videos that you can see, and they will give us all information, some interactive PowerPoint presentations, okay? Stop sharing, sir. Can you please help me with this? Can I share screen now?
Yes, of course. You can
Yeah.
share screen.
Can you see this one? No.
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 Not yet.
Not yet.
Ew.
Okay, sabar ya teman-teman. What about this?
Okay.
This one. I click share screen already. And one more time. Is it seen? No.
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 Sir, what
No.
happened? Oh my God.
I give you the house.
No, miss.
Sorry. What did you say, Pa Rido?
Wait a minute, miss.
Can you help me with that, please? I share screen already.
Yes, of course. You can share screen.
No, I know I can. I click it already, but why I cannot still? Okay.
Mas Rido,
Yes.
Okay, we
right?
can see now.
Yes.
Yes.
Successful, right? Okay.
yes.
Right.
Sorry, friends. Oh my God, keringetan banget.
Organs make up body systems.
Okay.
These organs make up 7 organ systems. Click on one organ system to start.
Okay. So I will just be showing you, all right, in here, for example, if we like to be consistent, if you like the circulatory system, then you can just click, okay? But in here, you have all the systems, all right? So let's try first urinary system, okay?
Identify the organs that belong to the urinary system.
All right, can I
Drag
have,
and place the organs onto the correct positions of the body.
I will drag for you, all right? But I will be calling a person to help me with this. And in my screen, I can see Mr. Tommy. Mr. Tommy, what are the different organs in the urinary system? Mr. Tommy, can you hear me?
Ureters.
All right, I think I can see from my screen, Miss Leia. Miss Leia, can you try? What are the different organs in the urinary system? I think I'm not heard. Okay. Oh, Miss Amina. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so the different parts of the urinary system are, urinary system are the ureters,
Correct.
urethra, and bladder.
Urethra. What did you say? Bladder.
Yes.
All right. Bladder and
Kidneys.
kidneys.
Yes.
Okay.
It's important.
All right. So in this kind of app, you can do the same thing. So it will tell you, well done, you're correct, you are amazing. So thank you, Miss Amina, for your response. Okay. So and then you can just do the same thing with all the other systems. All right. Now, another thing that you can do, what is your part then as a teacher if you have this platform, okay? So if you can see to find out whether I am understood or not, okay, you can use the raise hand feature if you are using Zoom and Google Meet, you also have the same feature. Or if the teacher can see all the students in another monitor, like if you are using dual less, okay, they can raise their hand and then you can just call them and they can answer, okay? So that's another way, all right? So thank you for that, and we will now continue with our, okay, can I just leave the site so I can free some of the tabs. Okay, now, friends, do you have question about this one? Okay. So far, with this simple thing that you have seen, do you have some questions or do you have some comments? Okay. What can you say about the student-centered activities? Did you see some student-centered activities? Okay.
Yes, the EduHub.
The EduHub, what else? All right.
YouTube videos,
Yes, any other?
poll everywhere.
All everywhere. All right. Now, actually, if your kids are using the, if they are using the phone, okay, they can do that. They can download that from Play Store, okay, and it's a free application, okay. Now let's continue. What about the activities that are, what about the art of questioning? Is it necessary for the teacher to ask questions also?
Yes, of course.
Yes, and what kind of questions are important in our lesson? Okay.
Hot questions.
Correct. Okay, so we now continue. So I think I am lucky today, very lucky. I have all the smartest educators, yeah, of Indonesia. Okay, science educators. Now, another part of this lesson, okay, you can see this and try this Marshall Cavendish education book. It is on page 7. Okay, remember I told you to have colored papers, A4 papers if you have, okay? And then scissors, glue, pair of scissors, glue, okay? Now, you can also do this because in this activity, the kids from home can make these organs. Again, yeah, let's just emphasize the major organs are the most important organs in every system. Like for example, if it's circulatory, then we have the heart. If it's respiratory, we have the lungs. If it's urinary or excretory system, then you have the kidneys. If you have the digestive, you have the stomach and the small intestine, all right? And if you have the nervous system, you have the brain. So these are the main organs. Now in this activity, okay, you can ask the students online, all right, but with their camera on, to draw, okay, or cut, okay, 3 major organs. So just like what you can see in this slide, okay? And then after that, actually the instruction in the book is they should have a big paper and then they put it on the wall and they make an outline of the human person, and then after that they put those organs that they that they have in the correct places. But in my class, all right, I had students who told me like, Miss, my mom does not allow me to put something on the wall. Okay, then I said, all right, if that is the case, then is there someone at home? So some of them got their uncle, mommies, and daddies like at the back. They put the organs, okay? And then after that, they took photo and they sent me their work, okay? This is one example. This student used her younger brother to put the different organs, okay? So during lesson, you are sure they are also moving. It is just like a normal classroom setting, okay? So you can do the same thing also, all right? Now, any comments so far? Any comment? Do you have other additional ideas other than this in your classes? You are free to share so all of us can learn together, okay? Anyone? Any questions so far? None. So hearing none, it means we can continue to our next lesson. All right. Now, why do we need every time to check on students' understanding or our learners' understanding? Because for us teachers, okay, this is one way for us, teachers, to verify that what is being taught is clearly understood while it is being taught, right? So it's very important because in the online classroom, setting now, we cannot just go and tell the class, today class, our lesson is about the organ systems. Everything is in your book. You just read and then tell me if you have questions. That should not be the way, all right? They need us to explain clearly and we need to make sure that the concepts that they are learning, the right concept and the skill in science. So that's very important, okay? So we really need to check their understanding. Now, use the chat box. Okay, now use the chat box here in Zoom. How do you know if your students understood the online lesson? Okay, I will only give you 30 seconds to answer that. Type it in the chat box. Okay, everybody, please do that now. Okay, so how do you know whether the students understood you? All of you, yeah, you can type in the chat box. All right, so you have so far, yeah, I'm seeing it now. You're saying they can demonstrate, correct? Answer question correctly. Wow, very good. Okay. They sent the assignment with the correct answer. Yeah, I'm seeing all your answers now. Okay, now, in our lesson, whether we are using Zoom or Google Meet, yeah, because there is always the chat box. If you want to get their responses together with their name, okay, yeah, you can use this. And then everybody has an access to the chat box, right? As long as they have internet connection, they are in your class, yeah, they are free to type whatever. And then you can identify, okay, also from what they have written, you will know whether you are understood or not. Okay, so that's great. Thank you. I have seen all your answers now. Okay, next one. Another way is, okay, again, go back to Paul everywhere. Oh yeah, so this is really my favorite, you know, because the students like it better if they are answering me, you know, my question without having any fear. Wait, sport my handbook. Okay. Students give response. Okay. All right. Now, Paul everywhere. What evidences of learning are you looking for? Okay. So we go to the next slide and answer this using Paul everywhere. Please do not forget my code, yeah? I'm using the same code, so it will not create any hassle.
Can you please?
Even if my name is Hazel. Yes? I heard someone?
No, thank you. Got it.
Oh, sorry. So using the same code. Oh, great. Evidences, yeah? Of course. Project. What else? Aside from the projects. Okay. Keep coming. Keep writing. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, when they can correct our wrong statement. For example, if I accidentally said a term in organ system, and then they can say, "Oh, Miss Hazel, I think you are supposed to mention this organ, and you said this." Yeah. As teachers, we need to welcome all those comments. Yeah, but it should not be happening all the time. All right. Beautiful folk posters, reflections. All right. Can you all see what responses you are giving me now? So this is using Paul everywhere with open-ended question, okay? Or they can short answer questions. You can have it at the end of your class and they can tell you what they learned. If you want to narrow it down, give me one term that you can, you know, one concept that you learned for today, then whatever they type here, then it will give you a sign whether the lesson was successfully delivered or not, okay? Yeah, somebody wrote in the chat box also when they can summarize with their own words. Yeah, in Making a summary, I would advise that you use the Google form, yeah? So easy for you to mark, and then you can return their work straight away. All right. So thank you, friends, for sharing, okay? So these are the things that you have, yeah, a video. For upper primary, I think using video will be very effective because our kids would love to do that, okay? They like to have the video of themselves when they do something for our lesson. All right, so that ends that part. Thank you for all your sharing. And then we move on now to our next slide. Now, what are other things on our end and the students' end? What are the other things that we need to consider to check whether we are understood or not? Okay, 3 things. So you have effective questioning. Somebody mentioned about HOTS, and I agree with you. And student-centered activities, and you have a formative feedback. Now, how are we going to do that? Okay, for effective questioning, avoid, yeah? If we can, as much as possible, avoid questions answerable with yes or no, simply yes or no. I think you need that only if, for example, you want to check, class, can you hear me clearly? Then they can tell you yes or no. But during the lesson, avoid. If you can totally stop from using this, it would be better. So use it only for checking for some internet connection issues, like classroom management issues, okay? Now, higher order thinking skills. We all know this, right? The WH, like why, what if, how, what do you think will happen? So all those are the higher order thinking skills questions. Now, student-centered. This is very important, especially when we have experiments with them. The use of inquiry approach. We encourage students to type in the chat box what questions they have, okay, before the activity. So you can tell them, class, today our lesson is about chewing bread, okay? We chew the bread and the biscuit. Okay, any questions, any questions that you have about this activity, ask them to type it in the chat box. And you can find out what kind of questions, yeah, they have. And then you as a teacher, it is your role to assist and guide them, okay? I think this question, it's better if you were worded, it will be worded this way, okay? For example, chewing bread, yeah, the normal roti tawar, okay? If you chew it 5 times, will it make a difference if you chew it for 20 times, something like that, okay? So in science, as you know, then we are sure the concept is learned properly, and then the skills, and then they are able to process their learning, okay? And then they can also plan and provide answers to their own questions, okay, through experimentation. But yeah, for us science teachers, it is quite, sometimes a worry if materials are not available at home. You know, just yesterday, I asked the students to do simple activity about filtration, you know. It's sand and water, okay? So many of them told me, Miss, we don't have sand. I said, okay, you can get soil. No, Miss, no soil, because I live in an apartment and there everything is cemented, so there is no way. So what did I do as a teacher? Beforehand, before the experiment proper, okay, you can tell in the stream if you are using Google Meet or, you know, in Zoom, whatever app you are using, you can tell them beforehand that we will be using the following materials, okay? But as a teacher, we need to make room and be prepared for those students who will tell us we don't have all those materials. So what I did, I recorded the experiment, and then they have their worksheet because they have their workbook, right? They got their workbook and activity book. So still they can proceed with the experiment, okay? So that's for student-centered. Next one, formative feedback. If they return to us the worksheet, we mark it, right? So when we mark, all right, there are many tools now that we can use for marking, okay? Aside from using the pen, the stylus pen or iPad or Kami or whatever apps we are using, we give the score. So we need to evaluate. We give our score to them. For example, it's 8/10. And then you can tell, or you can just record your comment if you don't want to type, you know. You can record and then tell the students, your mark is 8/10 because of this, okay? And then the next thing that you need to do in formative feedback is you coach. How, or ask them first, how do you think can be the best way in doing this activity, okay? So they will tell you something. They need to tell us something. And from there, we can start assisting them, coaching them. And then the last one is, of course, this is very important. We need to appreciate their efforts, no matter how small it can be, okay? So, but they need us in that process, okay? Now, if the worksheets return to us, the Google Forms, the poll everywhere, not working with our students, especially for those who are below the, you know, the basic, okay? Then we can recommend for an after school. So even if we are doing it online, after school should continue. After school tutorial or after school additional lessons. Of course, another thing that you need to consider is provide also enrichment worksheets or activities for our students who are in the advanced level, okay? And then just continue checking. I don't know, yeah, if you will agree with me, huh? If you will agree with me, just put there a, you know, just raise your hand if you agree with me. This online teaching now takes more time than the normal face-to-face classroom setting. You agree or not? So just give me a thumbs up if you agree. If you're not, just give me a thumbs down. All right. So that's the reality, yeah. Because we really need to work extra now. This is our calling to be a teacher, yeah. So it should not stop there. No matter what challenges we face, let's not allow COVID to win. We teachers should win over COVID-19, yeah? So how can we help ourselves? One important thing is we can use as many applications as there are, as many sites as there are available online, okay? So we will be sharing that in a little while. And then, of course, if I tell you about this app, you will master it like today. No, you really need, after you install it, you need to explore and then try it over and over again until you are confident in using the different applications. Because if you are not really used to it, students can also see, you know, one best example that I can give you was the one that happened a while ago with the video, yeah? Okay, I want to be honest with you. My school is using Google Meet, okay? From the very start until this time, we were all using Google Meet, okay? But if I do some, you know, sharing session like this, then I need to give myself a little bit more time to go back and study how to use Zoom, okay? Just like how confident I am in using the Google Meet. Now, what if something happens, okay? Then there's nothing we can do actually. If there is no internet connection, we are being cut off. So what do? We cry? Of course, Nola, yeah? Okay. Then after we master the use of the applications, in your respective group, if you are a science teacher, you know, if you have, you know, in your department, keep sharing feedback, okay? For example, if one says, Miss, I found this app better than this, then explore together. this is the only thing how we can win over this COVID, yeah? And at the same time, we are 100% sure we give justice to our, giving our students 100% understanding, 100% learning, okay? And ourselves for doing 100% teaching, okay? Now we are going through the different ways in finding out understanding of learners. Of course, very common, hand signal, right? So if you are in your class, just like what I'm doing now, if somebody raised their hand, of course, I will call you. If not, I will call another one. But make sure that in one period or in one lesson, you are able to at least make the student say something, no matter how short. Yeah, even if it's just, yes, miss, no, miss, it's fine, okay? Now, you can also ask them to create their own, to use Bitmojis. Like you can do that too, okay? For the kids, ask them to create a happy or a sad face. So you can ask them, what do you feel? How are you today, class? Okay, so they can respond, and then you will know. And then at the end of the lesson, what can you say about the lesson that we had today? Okay, did you learn something? Did the additional learning today, make you happy? So all those things. And of course, using chat box. Okay, that's very important because it's an initial one actually, because it's the one available on our screen. Okay, no need for the app. They can just type whatever they have there. Okay. Now, next one is using Google Slides, okay, comments or Google Docs or Sheets, all right? I will go through them first before I pause the sharing and I can share with you some of the things that I use also, yeah? Okay. All right. So I will pause for sharing first, and I will resume by sharing this one with you, okay? You're still here, yeah? So this one. I hope this one can be seen. All right. I will now resume sharing, okay? So this is just one. Can you see this one now, friends?
Yes, miss.
All right. So this is using the Google form, okay? Now, before I start a lesson or a chapter, okay, I give them vocabulary words, okay? Something like this. And then they will define and they will return to me. So I can also assess how much prior knowledge they have. Because if the words are not familiar with them, they tell me, sorry, miss, I am not familiar with this term. Or, sorry, miss, I don't know. Or, our kids now, they are using IDK, I said like, yeah, Indonesia is using IDR. I think it's wrong. Only to find out that the meaning is, I don't know. Yeah. So they're also very creative. Okay. Now, Google Forms can also be used in, if you have tests, yeah. Now, I think many schools are using exam.net, but it is just very complicated that if the students do not have or cut off from the internet, they got locked out and they cannot come back anymore. So for primary, we just opted to use the Google form, but with this. Can you see this one? The form limiter. This one. This is an extension, okay, that you can use, okay? This is a form limiter. Meaning, if your class is 11:20 to 11:55, okay, you can set the time at 11:50, for example, 11:50, and then it means that if the 11:50, okay, 11:50, it's time, the form will automatically close. So they cannot send their forms anymore, okay? I use that if there is a test, okay? So this is using that one. So I can now close this. So my tab will be getting, you know, clearer. And then this one, the Google Slides, okay? If I want to discuss about diseases, okay, about involving the different organs, I will ask them to make a research, okay? But I will give an example and they can type their own and then we can discuss this in class, okay? So these are the simple things that we can do during the lesson to find out immediately whether we are understood or not, okay? Sorry, just pause for a while because somebody's asking in the beginning through, okay. Yes, the prior knowledge, aside from vocabulary, if you want to give games or fun activities, that is also very good, okay? It depends on your strategy, okay? It will not be using vocabulary all the time. If you want to use games, it's also okay. If you want to use online, you know, online quizzes to find out how much they learn, it can also be, okay? Any activities will be okay for that matter. Okay, pre-recorded videos before the lesson. That will be helpful, especially for lower primary. Okay, why did I say that? All right, you know, we have been consistently communicating with our parents, and many of the parents in the upper primary, grade 4, 5, and 6, they do not really want to have recorded videos all the time. You know what the parents say? Okay, they said, Miss, the effect is that during your lesson, they will not pay attention anymore. That's just one, yeah. But there are parents, especially the working parents, they would tell us, Miss, we will request the pre-recorded video if we need them, okay? For working parents, they said, yeah, we need them because we leave our kids with our nanny. So when we come back home in the evening and we ask them what they did in school, the nanny gives the wrong information. So the videos are very important.
May
That's what
I interrupt,
they say.
Miss Hazel?
Yes, yes, yes.
Our school has specified the pre-recorded videos is not because they will not watch us during the lessons. It is just for keeping so that they can go back to the lesson again and again in case they need to revise. Once we send the pre-recorded videos, we do the same thing in the class. We explain everything, but that is just for keeping it, you know, so that they can revisit the lesson. That is the whole idea.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, it depends. That's why what I'm sharing with you is it depends because we just, actually, we also did that. We have been doing that also before, but now we just, we still record, okay? We still do the recording, pre-recording or the recorded lesson, okay? But we just keep it on file. And then we use it only if they request for it, yeah. But it's also okay if you find that very effective for your, for your students, for your school. Then go ahead, yeah. It's okay, all right. But lower primary, especially the grade 1, yeah, my friends, okay, especially the grade 1, they really need the pre-recorded, even the lesson recorded, you know, on the day itself. They need all those, yeah. Younger ones, grade 1 and 2, most of the time. Grade 3, they can already learn how to be more independent, okay. Now, last time, I also requested if you can create your account in Live Worksheet. Are you using liveworksheets.com? You can just type from the chat box, okay? And just type in the chat box. Now let's try, okay, an example. I will only get a very simple example for this, but kids enjoy, you know, they enjoy doing this. Can you see my screen now?
Not yet.
Can?
Yes, Miss.
Okay.
Yes.
So this
Yes,
is
Miss.
liveworksheets.com. Okay. This is a very helpful site if we are really, you know, especially now that we are doing online. But even when we do face-to-face, we can use this one also. But I think the optimum use, I mean, we can maximize the use now, yeah? You can download the file, okay, which is very good. You can share through WhatsApp, okay, because I have also learned that for other schools, they are using group WhatsApp, yeah, for communicating the learning or whatsoever. Can add it in Google Classroom, okay, and let's just do, I will just show you one. This is very simple, okay. What level, okay, will this be applicable? Okay. I think
this is for P1.
Correct. But for P1, of course, they are still learning the use of the mouse, okay, moving this and that. So this one will be very helpful. For example, STEM, then they can just drag it and then put it there, something like that. So for primary one, this will already be, you know, once they complete this one, it will already be a success for them, yeah? And then the next thing that you just need to do after that is to explain, okay? So after you did this, what do you think are the functions of these parts? And then that's where our role comes in, okay? And then they can complete, yeah? But actually, this one will give us lots of resources for basic level, for intermediate, and for advanced level. So you can just choose which one will suit your students. That's also very important in checking their understanding. What level are our kids at the moment? Are they in the basic level, intermediate, or the advanced level? Okay, so thank you. So is this one okay? How many of you are using or have used this before? Do you like this? Any feedback about the use of this? Yeah, you can also make interactive workbooks. You can do this one. Make interactive worksheets. It is with different video tutorial. So no need to worry in using this one, and it's free, okay? You just need to create your account. And this is my account now. I can log out, yeah? So you can also do this one. You can have your workbook, you can put it here. And then if over the weekend, okay, because, you know, we have students who would oftentimes request for extra worksheets. You can just share this one with them and they can do it over the weekend. And they learn and enjoy, because nowadays they cannot go anywhere, right? Is that true? Because I heard that people are now free to go around, yeah? So that's about live worksheets. Then the next thing that we need to look at would be this. Okay. Friends, go to quizzes.com. I will open this. This is about food chain. Okay, I hope this is fine with everyone. Your joining code is 101653. I put it in the chat box. All right. Oh, can that be seen by everyone? Okay. Mr. Dana, can you please help me with this? I replied, but I think it cannot be seen, yeah? Okay. 10653, okay? That is our joining code. All right, there.
Okay.
If you are ready, then we can start. 3, 2, 1.
It's invalid, miss.
Wait. I need to wait, yeah? Shoo.
It says invalid ID, miss.
Huh? Why invalid?
Yeah, can we see the code again?
Wait. Yeah, I'll go back and give you the code. Okay? Why invalid?
Could you flash it on the screen?
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
Okay, wait. This is about food chain, all right? Enter the code. This is the code that I have. So it's here, I have so it doesn't work, yeah? That one doesn't work? I just
Yes, miss,
got it a
invalid.
while ago. Says here, Miss Jakarta. I'm not Miss Jakarta, yeah? I'm not running for...
Hazel?
Yes.
It's Hazel.
Yes, Boo.
If you are the one who's giving the quizzes, go to the instructor dashboard list.
Yes, here.
Yes. Maybe you can restart sending the new code.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Still mutar, yeah. Okay. Can you see now my screen?
Loading. Still mutar also.
Oh, see? It's always mutar, yeah? Everything is mutar. Okay. So, example. Okay, I will go back to that one. Food chain. Okay. Food chain. Why food? Okay. Food chains. All right, let's find it out. There. I will only choose the one with the least number of questions. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so food chain. Let's just have the easiest one, yeah? So we start a live quiz, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, start a live quiz. Let's see who will win. Wait. Mine is not responding anymore. Hang on. Oh, it says here, you can wait for them to become responsive. Okay. So it means I need to wait. Yeah. Okay. All right. Classic. Okay. Can you see now?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So we
continue. Yep.
Yes. It's mutar on your screen. Okay, this is the code 114184. Can you see now? 114184. Thank you, sir, for typing it in the chat box. All right, can we start now? Wow. Actually, the kids, are very happy with this sound, Hearing the sound alone makes them very, active. It's like they won. They won something. Okay. 5. In 5 counts, we will start, yeah? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, go. So I keep scrolling because I want to see those who are on top, okay, and those who are at the bottom. If you want to check, okay, students' understanding, yeah, you need to make sure and find out after doing the activity, okay, what happened, what is the reason, why these people, okay, or why these students did not score well in the game, okay, or in this simple activity. Okay, so who's leading now? So we have Miss Sonia, we have Sonia, FT, Majid, Yansha, MM. Okay, so these people now are getting good scores. All right, yeah, it's okay. Some people say yes, Miss, my connection is very slow. Yeah, it can happen. It can happen, especially when you do something like this. Sometimes the data is not enough for them to use in this kind of activity. Okay. So these are your questions. You have 40. Okay, we have 49 players. Okay, that's good. If you want to go over, this one will also help you. Okay, in checking the kind of questions that you have given. Is your question valid? Is your question accurate? Really? Or is there a problem with your question? Then if you find that out, then you can just adjust later on. Okay? Now, if you don't want the sound, yeah, you can just mute it so the kids will not be disturbed. But in most cases, they like the sound, right? Okay? Now, let me go over this, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's end the game now, okay? Let's end the game. Now, let's give recognition to these people, okay? Let's give recognition to the following people. We have Ben, who else? Okay, FT. What is FT? What does FT stand for? Okay. Sonia, Riska, Rona, okay? And then we have Miss Melda, okay? The rest until this now. These people, okay? Oh, thank you, Miss FT, thank you. Now, these people who are not okay, who did not show any activity at all, then you can ask them, what seems to be the problem? Okay, is it the instruction? Did they hear you clearly? Because sometimes it happens that the teacher is the one that is cut off from the class, kicked out from the class, right? It can happen that way. So they cannot follow. Or in many cases, it's an internet connection problem or a device problem. Okay? Because not all devices can have this all the time. Okay? So the first 5, congratulations congratulations to all of you. You can claim your prize. You know, you can go. You can come with us when we go home to the Philippines. Yeah, I think there are people here in this session who are also from the Philippines. Okay, join us when we go home to the Philippines. Yeah, airfare, airplane ticket will be sponsored by Ibu Irene in Mentari. Yeah, sorry, Ibu Irene. Okay, thank you. So let's end this game now. All right. This can be a very good activity which you can use before, after, during, or you can even give it as part of their homework. Okay. So yeah, we have the first Ben. Okay. Oh, see? And then it will give you this. And then the kids, when they have this one, they normally take photo and then share with their parents, and everybody's happy. Okay? So that's another way. Any questions so far? Oh, yes, Miss Amina. Miss Amina, I saw you raise your hand. Yes?
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes, I can.
All right. I don't have any question, but then I just wanted to add something. Maybe it can help others also.
Yeah.
In our school, we're using Nearpod.
Yeah.
And it's similar to this one.
Yeah.
It's also interactive, like this.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss. Thank you. Yeah. We have
Also,
the
Hazel, I have a question, please.
Yes.
Like sometimes the quizzes are not customized. There are certain questions the kids are not able to answer because it's not a part of the curriculum. Can the questions be added or deleted from the quizzes?
Oh, normally if it's the free one that we like, just like the one that we are using, Miss, no. What you need to do is to create your own.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Actually, another advice also, yeah, because I have, I mean, based on my experience in using the quizzes, there are also cases wherein the answers are not correct. So my suggestion, before you use it, you need to do it first, yeah? Okay? But the best thing to do is make your own, okay? Make your own. Thank you. Somebody has raised her hand too. Is that Miss Lerma? Yes,
Hi,
Miss Lerma?
Yes. Yes, I raised my hand. I've been using quizzes too, and this for additional info. If you are going to use the ready-made quiz or quizzes, and you find some materials or questions that are not related to your topic, they can edit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or add more questions. I think they can do it even on the free version.
Yeah, but I think the free version sometimes has some limitations because I tried using the free version. I want to save, you know. Yeah, it can be used better if you are using not the free one. Yeah, and it's very helpful. So sometimes teachers just invest on those. Okay, thank you, Miss Lerma and Miss Amina, for sharing. Any other sharing and any other questions? You know, I like the session to be this way because who knows what teachers in other schools are using can also be effective, or you can try it in your own school. If it works well, then it would be good. Okay, remember what I told you. We should all win over COVID. Okay, how do we do that? Through our sharing, collaboration across the school, or even inter-school. Okay, that will be very helpful. All right, now I have shown you the Google Forms. We can proceed now? Yeah, I have shown you the Google Forms a while ago. Okay, now I also requested for a Socrative app to be downloaded. Okay, have you done that? So if you want to try it first, okay, if you are a first-time user, you can ask someone in the house, or you can use 2 phones, okay? One will be a student, one will be the teacher, okay? So you can have both free, okay? Now, let's try this, okay? So in a Socrative app, all right, let's try this one. I hope you can see my screen. Okay, you will be the student and I am the teacher, okay? Actually in here we have let's just try, yeah? World facts quiz. I went over the questions and when I first tried it, I just realized I need to revisit my knowledge, yeah? Okay, so your joining information is Victoria 5911. Okay, 5911. All right. So let's try this one. Can you get access to Socrative now? So this is the first question. Okay. This is the first question. What is the world's longest river? All right. So it says here there are 7 students and 3 got the correct answer. Okay. Just for us to try the app actually. And
Miss,
then,
what's the joining details?
Sorry?
What's the joining details?
Here, this one, Victoria 5911.
Thank you.
Yes, welcome. Can it be seen from the screen, yeah? Can it be seen from the screen? Yeah. Yes, Ibu Eni, thank you. Thanks. Yeah, it's Victoria 5911. Okay. Actually, this one can be used in other subjects also, just like the other applications that we have been using. Okay. So let's see the results table. All right. So this is your results table, yeah? All right. Show names, and then their answers will be shown, and yeah, you can see the results like this. So if you can create questions, not necessarily lots of questions, even a true false type question will already give us an idea whether we were understood during the lesson or not. Okay, so you can try this one also. See, so we have Ariri Toladika. Did I pronounce your name correctly? So this is done, yeah? See, you can also see from here who among your students are very fast in following, okay? And who among your students are also, you know, very like needing some assistance, all right? Now, if you do it and use it in lower primary, I would like to just to share with you, yeah? Some of the kids easily get frustrated. So some of them may end up crying, you know. So we need to tell them, not, you know, even Miss Hazel will not get all correct answers. So do not cry, something like that, because the lower primary kids are very sensitive. Okay. So this data will give us more understanding on what to do next. All right. So thank you. And then let's see for question number 1. Wow. Okay. So what does this tell us? Yeah. So maybe like me, you know, when I first tried it, I said like, oh my God, I need to relearn and restudy about this basic information. Okay. All right. So the first 5 again. So we have Anna. All right. Ben, CE, Ari, okay. Ari, can I just call you Ari, CE, Dini, okay. Now, those other perfect scores, yeah, those with check marks are those with perfect scores. Now, let's try to see. Sari, what seems to be the problem? MS, what seems to be the problem? Lenny, okay. Hayes, all right. Then you can find out from there. So if they tell you, Miss, because of the internet connection, all right, I did not continue, I did not do anything actually, then that will give you a sign that, oh, you need to take these kids separately after school. Okay? Yes, Ibu Awaludin, is it Ibu or Bapa? Yes, you raise your hand. You have questions? Or sharing? Okay, any sharing?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I believe those are sorted by alphabetically, not by the score.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said already. Those with check mark are those with perfect
those with
scores.
the check mark, not the perfect score, but
the one
progress.
With 100.
Yeah, the progress, not the perfect score, but the progress. They already done all the question. 100%.
Yes. True.
So those are not the score. So there's just progress.
Oh, this one pa. Yeah. Thank you pa. Yeah. Okay. This one, yeah. Because there is a click, there is a progress. Okay. Now if I want to use the score, I can do this one. Okay. You follow, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Then if you want this, then this will give you the score. All right.
The score.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you pa. Any other? I saw one more. Miss Lerma.
Lerma, raise your hand.
Yes.
I am so sorry. I was just wondering which is the longest river. It says Nile, not Amazon. Well, I'm not sure, Yames.
Okay. Okay.
But as a teacher, something might happen like that. That when you do something, a quiz like this, there might be you might miss something, right? That
True.
might not be correct. So I was just wondering if it's the Amazon or Nile.
Actually, Miss, remember I told you I did this before I did this early this morning. Yeah, I tried it by myself, and most of my answers were wrong. That's why I told you I need to relearn.
Yeah, because that was the first question. That was the first answer I did, and it's Nile. So I tried to Google it, and it was Nile, not Amazon.
Yeah, this is a free one, okay, installed one that is in Socrative actually. But if you will explore this, if you want to explore this, actually you can have all this. Yeah, you can, if you want to launch this one, you can make your own quiz. All right, you can use it as, you can make actually a multiple choice type question. Okay, true or false. Actually, I always suggest that teachers use their own, okay? Use their own, yeah? Yeah, someone is saying here, Nile is the longest river based on Google. Yeah, of course lah. That's why I told you, I got frustrated when I took it when I took it this morning. Okay? Next, other comments, other questions? Okay, so I think we are only left with a few now. All right, going back to our sharing. So we have here Socrative. All right, done with that. Now, this is 3, 2, 1. Okay, what is this 3, 2, 1 application? All right, in the lesson, you can ask, sorry, why am I? Okay, in your lesson, whatever topic, okay, you can ask the kids quickly, all right? Use the 3, 2, 1. 3 things you have learned today. If you have 2 questions, and if there is one that is unclear, so they can just fill it in. Actually, you can make a Google form, and you can easily send it to them. And when it comes back to you, it will give you a summary of what are the things that they really learned, and focus more on the unclear concept, because this data will help you in your future planning of the lesson. Okay, that's one. Another way to check their understanding is a 60-second paper, meaning 1 minute. Okay, you can ask them very short. What new concept did you learn today? And mention one that is still confusing for you. Okay, if I do it with you, all right, what is one new concept that you learned today and what is still confusing? Okay, can somebody answer that in 60 seconds, meaning 1 minute? I can see from my screen, Riska, can you answer that? Riska, hello? Anyone who would like to answer, answer that based on our topic or our lesson for today? So this is oral, yeah? It can be, you know, the students can just answer this orally, okay? Anyone? Salma? I think there is a problem with internet connection. Is it?
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yes, Miss.
Hello.
Okay,
yes.
I think I can learn more apps for I apply to my students to the next study.
Okay. Thank you. Any
Thank
other
you.
sharing? Yeah. Thank you. Like this, yeah, the key for this is to really prepare, you know, have one session or a portion of your time for students to get familiar with this app, and they should have it in their gadget, whatever gadget they are using. Okay, so if you need it, it's already there. All right, next. Show recorded videos and worksheets. Yeah, I will be sharing with you one, okay? This is just what I recently did for my students who do not know.
On worksheet number 3, and this is separating an insoluble solid from water. So beforehand, I have given you some words to define and what is meant by
Okay, so
insoluble. Now in this activity, first, I'd like to ask you, this is what we will use. This is sand and water, all right? This is our sand and water.
okay, now since we are running out of time, you can, for us science teachers, okay, it can be used also. Remember the pre-recorded videos that were mentioned a while ago by our colleague in this session. Okay, it can be used also, but there are kids who would like to do it by themselves. Okay, so this one can just be used by those students who will really say that they did not have any of the materials. Okay, many of the students will respond to you and they will tell you they have done it. Okay, so I think with the downloaded material that will be shared with you, you can watch the whole video. Okay, so we just continue. Yeah, is that okay? Because I don't want to we started at 10:10. Yeah. All right, so I'm just taking note of the time. And then home investigations. Actually, this is a very good authentic assessment for us science teachers. Just like if I teach about methods of separating mixtures, I tell the kids to go to the kitchen and tell me what tools at home, available at home, can be used like filter paper, and you know they will come to me. They will go. They can go back to their place. They will show me on their screen what materials they got from the kitchen. Okay, or some of them may get coffee filter. Okay, and they will share in class. Okay, that's one. Another one is yeah, this is for primary 3, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Of course, we need the parents. So a parent and a child activity can also work. And for example only on the topic of growing bread molds. Okay. And then they take video and then they send it to the teacher, or they share it in the Google folder in the Google Classroom. Okay. Now, I also have here a video that was done by my student. Okay, this one, yeah. But I will not finish the 8 minutes. Don't worry. Okay, I will just show you the salient points. This is the student.
Teacher, Miss Hazel, gave us the assignment for the project. She didn't want us to leave the house to get material. So I contributed to stop this.
Okay, so this is about the physics of coffee, creamer, and sugar.
Let's see if my intuition is
Okay, so it's done like this.
materials I used for the project. 180.
All right.
Pour the boiling water into the measuring cup for 180 milliliters with the sugar.
So this is everything is recorded, and this was the project they have submitted.
To
Yeah.
have a more accurate and reliable result, I repeated my experiment several times.
Okay. So this is an example. Now, if you have done this in your class, okay, upper primary, grade 5 and 6, they can already do this. Maybe grade 4, but you can just make it simple, yeah? Okay, so we stop from there because it's just an example. You can just continue watching it later on, yeah? And then for lower primary, actually you can ask them to make portfolio, but the simple one only. For example, after discussing the parts of the body, then you can ask them to take photos on how they take good care of their body. Okay, so of course, again, an adult, a parent is needed. Yeah, for lower primary, we need to make sure that a parent will always be there to help them in doing their task. Okay. And I think we're almost there. Oh, this is the pair deck. Pair deck is also the same as your. I have a pair deck in here. Okay, wait, yeah. I will just show you an example. So here, this is a pair deck. This is flashcard factory thing. I put the terms, okay? You can also use this if they understood all the terms for that particular chapter or not, okay? And then they can answer. There is also a joining info, all right? But I think we don't have the time to do that now. I encourage you to explore, okay? You can also put this in your Google slide, all right? There is joining info also in here. Please do not log out from your Socrative, yeah, because we need it later, and your poll everywhere. Okay, so this is one, another one, and then so portfolio is done. The pair deck. Okay, now why do we really need? Okay. Why do we really need to know whether we are understood or not, okay, during class time, okay? I think everybody would agree with me if we say we needed to plan for our succeeding lessons, okay? And then we can adjust our strategies online, okay? And then make it a point that before we dismiss them from our lesson, have at least 5 minutes to make sure that they have learned something in every lesson, okay? In every lesson. A lot, 5 minutes every day. Never mind if they just put it in the chat box, but at least when you see what they type in the chat box, it's like what you are doing now, I can see from your chat, okay, whether you are learning. And then I also see those of you who are telling me, Miss, sorry, we have no internet connection or the internet is not stable, okay? Because that will really affect how it will really affect their understanding, okay? So next one, this one, exit card, all right? You can put this in the Google form, okay, in Google Docs, and just ask them to complete this one. It can be completed in 1 or 2 minutes, all right? That's why the 5 minutes that you need to allot at the end of your lesson is very important to find out what went well for that particular period. So I told you, teaching online will need our commitment and our dedication and lots of time more than the face-to-face learning. All right. Now we are at the end. Okay. Let's review. All right. So we have this. Yeah. We have all these things. Now, if you also, if you have used Kahoot, it's also fine. All right. Same principle as your quizzes. Yeah. So these were the things that we discussed for today. Okay. And these were the objectives. Please take a look at the 2 objectives I set for our session today. All right. And in the next one, please go to your Socrative. All right. Go to Socrative and just to check, okay, just to check again. Why are you so excited? Okay, Socrative, go to exit ticket. Let's see, yeah. All right. Can you please tell me, this is your first, all right. How well did you understand today's material? That's the first question. The second one, what did you learn in today's class? And then the third one, okay, answer the teacher's question. Okay. I will just concentrate on the first 2 questions and then just give me that, yeah? Give me your answer to that, okay? I think that will be very helpful. That will be very helpful already. So there. So this is the progress, okay? All right. A, B, so this is the I just want to see the things that you would like to do, okay? All right. For some are saying they want to answer the third question. Okay. Will you please give me what will be your takeaway? Number 3 question. What will be your takeaway from today's session? Just write what takeaways you have. Just one. Just one. Okay. Just one. So you can answer the third. They said, Miss, we want to answer the third question. Okay, fine. Okay. Thank you for all your responses. All right. So in your lesson, if this app is already installed in the student's phone, okay, then it would be easier for you to keep track of their progress. Okay. Again, I repeat, if all these applications, if all your active learning activities, if all your classroom instructions are done well, but still the students are still performing, you know, below the basic, so it will just give us an idea that this data can be used really in adjusting our lesson and spending more time in reaching out to these students, especially this online teaching and learning, okay? Then we can offer after school, okay? For example, after your class, then you can have this student stay behind and study with you. Okay, are there questions? Are there questions? Friends? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Because if there are no other questions, I just want to share with you on a final note that to succeed in this new normal, what should we do? We need to accept the challenge to make it a better new normal. Okay? And how can we win over COVID? We need support and collaboration across the school, okay? Inter-school, if you have friends from other schools, it's worth sharing what apps or what particular learning systems you are using, and we share all our best practices, and there we can say, COVID, we win over you, okay? So to all of us educators, thank you for sharing with me, and thank you for listening. Thank you for your sharing. I really appreciate all your comments, and God bless us all. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Miss Hazel, for today's material. Before we end, just want to make sure, is there anyone, we think we still have time for only one question. If there's anyone who wants to ask one question only, you can raise your hand. Anybody? None. Okay. Well, otherwise, again, thank you, Ms. Hazel Victoria, for wonderful and informative sessions today about checking learners' understanding and progress in remote teaching science. A big applause maybe from your place to Ms. Hazel. Okay. All right. And just for your information, I'm going to share several informations about e-certificate distributions at the end of our event. Also, if you do have more questions, please send it to the email listed on the screen, contact@mentarigroups.com, or to the WhatsApp number as shown in the screen. Okay. Now, hopefully, by this session, the participants are enlightened and have your mind refreshed, especially for teaching ideas in online classroom. Now, I'm going to, I'm going to share with you some information. As Bu Iran have mentioned at the beginning in her opening remarks, we still have more Minggu Belajar bersama Mentari Teachers Acadmey sessions on September. So please join us on the next Minggu Belajar bersama Mentari Teachers Acadmey on 22 to 26 September 2020. Join via hadiryuk.id. Okay. Right. Next, before we end this session, please kindly spend 2 minutes to fill in your feedback form for us. The link and the QR code are displayed on the screen. Bapak dan Ibu, saat ini sudah tertera di layar tautan feedback online dan QR code untuk Bapak dan Ibu isi. Kami mohon feedback dari Bapak dan Ibu. Maaf, ini untuk attendance form terlebih dahulu. Untuk attendance form, Bapak dan Ibu di awal, apabila masih ada yang terlewat untuk attendance formnya di awal, mohon agar bisa diisi saat ini. Educators, if there are those of you who haven't filled in their attendance form at the beginning of this session, please fill it now. We will have about 1 minute for you to properly fill in the attendance form. Just make sure carefully fill in your full name and active email address. everyone. For today's material, we're sharing the download link for today's material. Please click or use the link as shown in the screen to download today's training material. Also, we've shared it on the chat box. Thank you. Next. Finally, we have our feedback forms. So please kindly spend 2 minutes to fill in the online feedback form. The link and the QR code are displayed on the screen. Ya Bapak dan Ibu, saat ini sudah tertera di layar Bapak dan Ibu tautan feedback form online dan QR code untuk Bapak dan Ibu isi. Kami berikan waktu kepada Bapak dan Ibu 2 menit untuk mengisinya. We give you 2 minutes to please fill in the online feedback form. Thank you. Hey, educators, don't go just yet. We still have a group photo session and some more information for all of you. So I think everyone, please turn on the camera and video so you can show your happy face. And my colleague will help lead the photo session. So please, Pak Rido, Mr. Rido, kindly help us for the photo session.
Oke, Bapak Ibu, mari kita foto dulu ya. Tolong nyalakan kameranya masing-masing. Oke, senyum semuanya. 1, 2, 3. Oke, ganti gaya. 1, 2, 3. Oke, sekali lagi. 1, 2, 3. Oke, terima kasih.
Thank you.